You good or you
Yeah,
good?
good.
Rolling.
What's up, guys? Alex Self here. 27 years old. I moved here from Chattanooga about like 7 months ago, something like that. And moved up here. Matt was buying a place, said be a good opportunity. I wanted to get out of Chattanooga. Get a little wild down there. It is what it is. But I work at a company called Whiteheart. It's a marketing firm in downtown Nashville on Music Row. Do like social media management, website design, things like that. That's what I used to do in Chattanooga. Really excited to be here in Nashville. It's one of the best places in the country that I've been to, and super stoked about it.
Well, I'm Matt, 26 years old. Moved to Nashville same time, around September, 8 months ago. I work for the local cat dealer for Tennessee and Mississippi area, Thompson Caterpillar. I'm in small equipment, parts and service sales. Super stoked to be here in Nashville. Super stoked.
Keep
Super
going.
stoked.
Keep going.
I'm super stoked to be here.
Keep going.
But keep going.
No, you're doing good. This is good.
So, work for the local. I don't even know where I was at.
You work for Thompson Caterpillar.
I work for Thompson
You're
Caterpillar.
a badass salesman.
Yeah. So I'm in sales for Thompson Cat. Excited to be here in the market with Nashville. It's growing. It's huge here. A lot of potential and business ventures here in Nashville. A young kid, looking to be in, make my own business, make my own venture here in Nashville, and just get after it.
Next question.
So, tell me about your relationship. How long have you been friends? Why are you such good friends?
So I'll start it off here. I've known Alex since we were, probably 10 years old. I think we first met when our dads coached together on a baseball team, and Alex and I just instantly became friends because we had quite the same personality.
We've been mistaken for each other
Yeah.
all our lives.
So when we played baseball together, we were always mistaken for each other. Even the announcers in the batter's box would announce my name for him, and vice versa. So we always got along very well, and played baseball together and all that, and went to high school together. So we were from a small town, so we knew each other really well.
Then I guess we moved to college, and Matt went to MTSU. I went to UTC in Chattanooga, and we were always really good friends. Matt's one of those guys that I can see without seeing for a long time, and when I see him, it's just like we've never even been apart. Super cool dude, one of my best friends, and I'm glad to be up here and sharing this experience. So that's where we're at.
Okay, well, go ahead and tell me some of the things that make you different.
That'll be easy.
Well, I'll let you start with that then.
Okay. Well, he's a dreamer. He's a dreamer.
I see the big picture.
But he is very motivated. And I think I'm motivated as well. I think that's a similarity. But I think I'm more of a realist. Tell it how it is. And Matt's more of a dreamer. Will tell you what you want to hear, and then later deal with the consequences and make it happen. But he's getting better.
I'm a little more flashy than Alex. I tend to want the finer things right up front. He seems to be a little more conservative than me, so I think we cancel each other out there, and it helps the whole living situation.
But what Matt does that differs than me, he's really motivated about working out and eating right, and that's things that I need help with, and he brings me up on. So that's one way that we feed off
Alex
each
is a
other.
hard worker, but he's got a few lazy bones. So he'd rather sit on the recliner in front of the computer than go on a run. So
That's true.
So
On the computer, as in working.
I kind of help him out with that.
But all right, that's where we're at on that one.
Okay, so another question. If you could be a character in a movie or sitcom, who would you be? I can't wait to hear
that's,
this one.
That's a pretty good one.
That is a good one. Man, I mean, I would obviously be the superhero.
Okay, Clark Kent.
I'm like Clark Kent. He's like my boss.
All right. See, I would.
This is not gonna get edited out.
It's probably not, dude. It's gonna keep going. I would probably like to be. I don't know about a sitcom, but maybe a great HBO series, Entourage. I'd probably be looking for more of an Ari style, or I mean, he works a lot. I would like the Vince style where everybody's just worshiping you, but that's a little.
I would totally rather have the Vince style. I would actually love Vince. I'd even be E, if you guys are familiar with Entourage. But Vince definitely. Ari, this guy.
Yeah, he just works. He just gets up in the morning and works out and shit. And I don't think I would ever do that. But we'll see. Yeah.
Okay, so what got you to buy the house together?
All right, so I'll start that. So I was leaving college, and I was in the summer right after I graduated, and I was still renting at the time. So I got this great idea that Nashville market's hot. I need to get in while I can buy a little lower. Interest rates are good. So I got this idea. Hey, I've got a decent job out of college. I can afford a house. Let's go ahead and invest in a property. As a cash property. Not somewhere I wanted to live for the rest of my life, but just as a good investment. So I actually called up Alex and said, Alex, hey, I'm looking to move to Nashville, buy a house. And Alex was actually running a business in Chattanooga, and I said, I think it'd be great for you to expand your business to Nashville. It's a growing market. There's more things available at your fingertips in Nashville for his web design. So I told Alex we needed to go in together on a house. So in order to convince Alex that I wanted, in order to get him to Nashville, I told him, I said, man, I'm looking at a house. I want to be by the lake. I just bought this boat. Come on up here. We'll be on the lake all summer.
Sounded amazing.
We'll split this house. We'll just go half on it, and then we'll just enjoy the summers by the lake. Well,
and he had a big pontoon boat.
I had a nice boat at the time, and so
the opposite seemed real.
What I didn't tell Alex was, in order to get the house, I had to sell the boat to pay for my half of the down payment. So I kind of swindled him on that one to get him up here from Nashville, but it all worked out.
It definitely worked out. I mean, Nashville, living up here is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. All my friends are moving here. They're all moving away from Chattanooga. I had to do something. So the market here is amazing. It's when he says business or a company, it's more like a freelance business, and I have a bunch of clients that I work for. But I work out of my house and do that on the side, and I did that for about 3 years in Chattanooga before I came up here, and then did it up here, and then decided I wanted to get a job. But when Matt called me, I knew it was something that I had to do.
Long story short is I knew this was the guy to invest in something with because I could trust him. We've known each other for so long, and like we said earlier, Alex is a realist, and I need that, and to kind of level me out sometimes. So, we decided to go in on a property together, and we're not looking back. We're going to move forward. We're going to try to purchase other properties and get it started here in Nashville.
So, what was the budget that you guys came up with? And then what were the important factors during the home search, like location, number of bedrooms, budget, stuff like that?
Well, when I found out Alex was going to go in on it with me, my budget kind of went out the roof, so to speak. I saw houses, up in the, 225, 250 range, Alex, I think you're a little more conservative. What was your range? 150, 146?
Yeah. I'm definitely more towards the bottom.
Yeah.
I always think low.
Yeah, he thought more of a rental property eventually, something we could pay off quicker. But, I obviously I have a 100-pound Doberman, so I wanted a nice backyard. And
this is Bruder, by the way.
Brewdog, if you can see him up here. But also, I wanted a nice backyard where I could entertain. My dog could run around. I could leave him out. I wanted a a larger house to where we could have entertained, open kitchen, nice bedroom, all kinds of stuff like that. I was like I said, the dreamer. So
functional is what I was looking for.
Yeah, functional is what he was
functional
looking for.
And affordable.
Yeah, Alex didn't care about the backyard. The backyard was more important to me, fenced-in backyard. But I wanted a larger house and all that. And spare bedroom, maybe to rent out eventually.
Okay, well, I mean, you've done a deal together now, so how are the financials working out?
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah, we're great. So we split the down payment, and also what we do is the lease, the deal is in my name, but I have a separate contract with Alex where he pays half of the mortgage, and then we end up at the end, we split the profits in the end. Or if we were to rent it out, we both are responsible and split the rent.
Okay, well, as far as that third bedroom situation, like, are you planning on renting out that third bedroom, or?
So we rented out the third bedroom. We actually had it rented out to a good friend of mine I lived with for about 6 years in college. But college is a little different than the real world, and I started to realize that really quick. So Alex and I have always had a great vibe. Alex is responsible. I can trust him. I don't have to worry about Alex. Well, a guy I lived with didn't quite fit the description of a good roommate.
It was a nightmare.
Nightmare. So
if you want to put it bluntly,
if you want a real answer, there it was a nightmare. So I ended up having to ask that guy to politely find somewhere else to live. So we're actively searching for a good roommate, a third roommate that can fulfill our spot. And I don't think we're having any trouble. We haven't really posted anything or went out and looked and searched for people, but it's kind of word of mouth right now.
Because messing up the vibe wouldn't really be worth the extra cushion for the extra bedroom worth of rent per month. But if there was somebody that we would really cope with, we have no.
Yeah.
I mean, temporary rented it out for like 3 weeks the other day to our real estate agent's friend. That needed to get a spot up here while he was looking for a place. So
yeah, so
we have no problem with that.
Okay, well, buying a house is a huge commitment. So, did anyone try to talk you out of buying a house, especially buying a house together as just friends? That could lead to a lot of trouble later, maybe. But it sounds like you guys have a good enough relationship. You trust each other. Tell us more about that.
Well, my family was really.
There's haters.
My family was really supportive. My father and everybody was like, "Yeah, you go out there, get in the real world, make yourself do what you want." They know Alex. Dad coached Alex in baseball for years, so he knew Alex. But
whooped his ass in tennis one day too as well. He's a tennis star.
My dad is a tennis star. But yeah, so there was guys at my work that were like, "Whoa, you might want to rethink going in half with your buddy." You think you guys are good enough friends right now, but when it comes to business and arguments and you guys disagreeing on things, it won't work out so well. And when you got a $150,000 investment, people tend to be a little selfish.
It's a true reality,
and that it is. But I saw the business side of it, and it being cheaper for both of us to get in, and in the end, getting our foot in the door in the property game here in Nashville was more important than the small arguments that we would have to hash out to come to agreement on things, and we don't have a problem with that. So.
Yeah, and for me, the rent in Nashville, the rent market is sky high. I mean, it's absurd. I mean, our real estate buddy tells us about a lot of things that are going on, and it's just kind of like the wild, wild west out there for pricing and things like that. So I was kind of comfortable in Chattanooga, so I wasn't really looking for it, but this opportunity came up and I wanted to be here, and the price was right, so it seemed like a no-brainer, and it was great to see.
And soon after we bought the property, there was an article released by the Tennessean that called Donaldson the new hip Donaldson. The East Nashville movement that is hot and it's on fire right now is looking to expand, and it's moving into the eastern portion of Donaldson, and so we couldn't have bought in the perfect place to grow an investment, so we're really happy with that.
For sure. Well, so you know, going off of that, so tell me, out of the houses you guys looked at, was it like, you know, did you